So this is just a question. You know, like I recently started managing a band, and it's just
Why?
Well,
Why?
ask. Well, yeah, that's another. Leave me. There seems to be like this disconnect that they're going to get signed to a major label, and that's going to be it. Like they're going to be off the breadline. And I keep saying, I'm like, being signed is just this first part of the whole thing. Is that true? Do you think? Still?
Absolutely. I mean, if they think they're going to get signed and that's it, like sort of the Porsches and the helicopters are going to start dropping from the sky. Bad metaphor, but you know what I mean. It's like they're not going to be able to have a lot of money unless they're in a ridiculously huge deal. But also, I mean, they've just got to remember.
Do those even really exist anymore? Like, obviously, if it's not Ed Sheeran, for the most part, like, you're not going to start off on that.
No, I mean, most deals will be like sort of low-level development deals, to be quite honest. But, again, when they get signed, that's where the hard work starts. Mm-hmm. You know, you do the work to get to the level that you do get signed. And when you get signed, you've got to ramp it up because you've got to stay in those people's eye line all of the time. You've got to be active. You've got to be engaging people. You've got to be seen to move and grow all of the time. So if they expect cash right away,
not going to
reality check would be needed.
What do you look for as the head of the label when you are, I mean, are you bombarded with people trying to get your attention? I'm assuming you must have people sending you demos and shit constantly.
We get a lot of stuff sent via email now, which is quite frustrating because it's just kind of a constant flow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like trying to stick your finger in the dike. But if there's one thing I find really frustrating, I actually quite like people sending unsolicited stuff because it might be something that might be an absolute happy accident that's fantastic. But if you're going to send stuff, make sure that things are looked after properly. Make sure you've got a good photo and a good bio, and don't just send a link and go listen to this, where you're just like, well, no, because I don't have time to. Something's got to capture my attention. And if it's not going to capture my attention and the person's not going to put enough work in behind it, why should I take the time to listen to it? You know?
Are you looking at the social media, like how many followers and stuff like that? How important is that?
It's huge. I mean, Facebook is a bit of a misnomer these days, and also it's kind of a tricky. It's a tricky landscape to navigate now as well, just because it's so obstructive, I think. But like sort of the Instagram and Twitter feeds are really, really important, and how active they are about engaging with other people too. That's also really important because an artist, as much as I also believe there should be a level of people being on a pedestal and being slightly mysterious, I also think there's an accessibility thing there as well.